So when you buy your Transpring autofiller with the provided heating modifications, you're going to get a number of accessories here that you need to put together, assemble in the correct order in the correct way, and then learn how each of those pieces fit together and how they work together in order to allow the machine to process heavy viscosity liquids and oils. So what I'm going to do here is give you a really quick breakdown of it, how each individual part, how to identify each individual part and how to make it all work together and how they fit together before we actually dive into assembly. So the first thing that we're going to really take a look at here is the supply tank. Number one, this tank right here is going to be your hot water bath digital induction heater for the supply tank. As you can see, the supply tank simply fits right into this and gets caught right on these edges here. And after you've placed your supply tank into here, you're going to want to fill this pot that it sits inside of with water and or liquid. Now I suggest that you fill it with either propylene glycol or vegetable glycerin instead of water, because water is highly corrosive and it can create a discoloration, which you can obviously see here. But by filling it also with propylene glycol or vegetable glycerin, you also prevent that medium from evaporating. Water evaporates relatively quickly, so you have to keep refilling it. So all you got to do to turn your heating unit on is press your on button. You'll hear it turn on. It has an internal fan to help cool it. But you'll see right here that it's adjusted right now for 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to convert it over to Celsius because the rest of the system is going to be functioning on Celsius. If you don't really like the metric system, don't worry. It's going to be very easy. You just got to get numbers to match up. Press the function button on the front of this heating unit to convert the numbers over to Celsius. And I'm going to raise my temperature here to 40 degrees Celsius because I think that's a pretty good temperature to start off with. You really want to keep your temperatures as low as possible to allow it to your high viscosity liquids to start flowing through the machine. The way that this heating unit functions, if there's a warming signal on it, if that sign is blinking, that means that it's still heating up. When it goes solid and it stops blinking, that means that it has reached its target temperature of 40 degrees Celsius or whatever that you set the target temperature to be. You can then begin to put your material inside of this heating tank and allow it a few minutes. I suggest at least 5 to 10 minutes to heat up and start absorbing the heat that this heating chamber generates. That way your material will be nice and soft before it begins processing through the machine.